you got my brief, right? You said you guys have been swept under the carpet for too long, and to my own understanding, I stand to be corrected. The hype craft, their introduction into the industry is not really too far like that. Maybe like let's say max 10 years.
10 years. Um, for me, I've been into the industry for 7 years now.
Oh,
Yes, because I celebrated 5 years on the mic about 2 years ago.
you should probably be part of the pioneer of the industry.
No, when I said hype has been there for long because I know there are some OGs. I just came into Lagos. I just came into Lagos from the south, and there were people here in Lagos that have been doing. You see, hype were formerly joined like people that do MC.
Yeah.
So people don't know. Okay, this one is into hype man. They just classify all to be an MC. So it's just of recent, like we're trying to like, oh no, there's a difference between a hype man and also an MC. You understand? So that's why people don't know, okay, the hype has been existing. Hype is more like a rapper. Hype
Mm.
men are just like rappers, you understand what I'm saying? So they have been existing. It's just that back then, club owners they didn't appreciate the word hype. They call them noise makers. Like they just call them like, want to hear the music play. So why are you talking? Why are you distracting the lyrics of the music? Because then it was about lyrics. Music was about lyrics then.
Mm.
So people want to enjoy the lyrics. They want to hear the artist's lyrics by listen to the artist lyrics by themselves, not you as an hype man trying to sing alongside what the artist is saying. You understand what I'm saying? So now that Afrobeat, beats, instrumentals, people are just dropping so many things just on the beat alone. So it ain't making sense that okay, if NC beat is playing, somebody can actually do one or two freestyle on that beat and still make you stand on your feet and start dancing.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? If you talk about hype has been existing for long, but it was not recognized
So is
then.
is hype really an occupation, as some hype men have been insinuating for a while now?
The
Because I want
question
to.
here is the question here. If you can answer this question, then you got your answer for that question you asked me.
Okay.
Is is doing music an occupation?
Yes, it is. People go to school to study music.
Okay. When you said you're doing music, it simply means you're bringing words to words to words to put together and make people dance, or make people get emotional, or make people they'll feel the vibe or something, or get one or two inspiration from what you're saying. That is the way it is. If you go to the club and you're seated, probably you're not feeling the DJ, what the DJ is doing, and hype man can walk up to you and give you a line that will make you want to stand up and dance.
Mm.
So it's also something that you can study. So gradually, you might later discover that hype is being studied in schools these days.
You mean very soon, right?
Yes,
That's going to be massive.
true.
Okay. So quick one. I think Big Smart said something like 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I'm very sure you have the brief of what I'm about to say, and lots of hype men, they've had different reactions towards that. I want to know your stand towards what Big Smart said.
Just for clarity's sake, for people that probably don't know what you're trying to ask, you
Okay.
just ask the question.
Okay, he said this year, hype men should stop appreciating people that spray them money, that the money should come in stock or something. So like,
So this is a
okay,
statement. It said people, not hype men. It said people. Stop spraying hype men. Hype men are big boys. Hype men should be the ones spraying their fans because they are big
okay,
boys.
okay,
So that was the statement that
okay.
caused the whole drama that period. Okay. So
I'm live. I'm live. I'm live.
I for one
I'm live. Say. Wait, what's the problem? A minute, please. A minute, please.
It's cool. It's cool.
Wọ́n àrí kí ní ẹ̀kọ́ tí wọ́n ní kí ní èdè bàjẹ́ wọ́n ní kí ní látọ̀ tó wá. Òun ti dàbí ọ̀rẹ́ sí. Ebi oru. Ebi oru.
I beast. I'm sorry. I had an emergency I had to attend to. So I'm
Okay.
with you
Okay. So I for one on that
on
that
the
discussion.
statement. Okay.
Yes. There's a level to this hype game, and I will not say spray money has not helped me when I was starting.
Hmm.
In fact, that is one of the major focus when you are starting the hype career. If you're opportune to work in any club or opportune to host any birthdays or weddings, your major focus is how to get tips so you could go back home, refresh yourself, get new clothes, rebrand yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Spray money is very important. In fact, we dey fight for spray money that time. Now, he talked about him trying to say hype men are big boys. I think he should be able to categorize the stages of hype men. Smart is a big boy that has gone internationally. He has seen pounds, he has seen hundreds of dollars. You know, there's this experience you get when you leave the country and able to hype in other countries and understand them. So if you come back to the country and you see somebody with 20,000 trying to spray you when you know your account balance is telling you something else,
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you're being insulted. But there's one thing about spray that he doesn't understand. Spraying is not does not mean insult. Spraying is saying you're good and I'm appreciating you. So that's why you can see a man who is doing a wedding of 45 million naira is still looking for that spray money that people are coming to spray. So spray can be differentiated in different ways in the sense that if I'm hyping you and I come to your table, for instance, I'm hyping you, maybe I'm around your table and I'm hyping there, people are feeling the vibe, and I'm calling your name, and you have a bundle with you, and in that bundle, there's one girl here who is shaking bum bum, and me that is an hype man making your party alive, and you just dip your hand and draw like two pieces of that money and give to me, and use the money one to spray that girl bum bum, I'll feel insulted. Because you know why? You know what you make me feel? You make me feel like a beggar.
Hmm.
You make me feel like I'm hungry. You make me feel like I'm just I don't have level. That's why he's trying to make the other hype men say, listen, you're a big boy, you're a life of the party. Stay where you are. Forget that spray. In fact, if you get your own, spray them. You understand what I'm saying? They might end up, throwing you bundles. Because what I've come to discover that when you don't go to meet a customer when you're hyping and you're doing your thing wherever you're standing,
Mm-hmm.
they come to you and they give you more than what you expect.
Exactly. Yes.
But when you go to them and start hyping and you're calling their names constantly, and they will just don't the two they make names. So I collect these 2 pieces, they go. That is an insult to the craft, and that is what he's trying to avoid because a lot of hype men are doing it.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of hype men are doing it. A lot of hype men are just focused more on the spray money than what they were supposed to do at that given
All right.
time.
So, please, sorry to cut you short. Don't you think that is like the primary source of revenue for the hype men?
That's what I'm saying now. I
So,
made a statement. I made a statement on my post. I said, if you are good at what you do, people come to you and spray you. You don't go there and beg them for money. If you go to, let's say you go to an event for instance, and you see how cozy that event is, from the decoration to the event planning to the arrangement of the hall and everything, you that comes to that event, you start looking for money changer to appreciate whosoever has that event. But if you
yes,
go to an event where there's no AC, everywhere is hot and stuffy, the food is being served anyhow, your thoughts and your mindset at that moment, you just want to go, you want to leave. And if you just want to be big, maybe have pity for the celebrant to come outside. When it comes out, you find it very reluctant to get up and go and spray them. Instead, they'll be the ones not dancing towards you and start dancing for you to come and appreciate them. And you just give them whatever you want to give to them.
yes,
But if everywhere is looking flashy, nice, sharp, people are well dressed, you shame go they cash if you no spray.
yes,
That's how you see the hype work. If you as a hype man, you wear package, you dress, you smell nice, and you stand upon that stage and you're hyping, people look at you from your head to your toe, what you're wearing. This guy is no shit. Hey, give me 2 bundles. Guys, take. Because one, you dress well and you're good at what you're saying.
mm.
But you just dress, you just come. So they look at you that they give to you what you're worth. I don't know if you get
Yes,
that point. They give to you what
yes,
you're worth. So if I go to, for instance, if I'm working and I just wear color blocking, just dress anyhow, I don't even use my roller or basing there up to the high. If I come to a particular, if I stand, I will not have the confidence to even stand up that stage and hype properly. Instead, I will just be
yeah,
looking for one person name to be calling up and down and calling up and down. At the end of the day, the person just see pity on me and say, oh, this guy be mentioning my name, I owe this 2,000, I owe this 5,000.
mm.
For instance,
Yes,
for instance, one of my senior colleagues, Jerry Sheffer, if whatever is on the microphone and is hyping, people give him bundles without him asking. Whatever dosage of hype is on stage hyping, he doesn't leave that stage, but you see money from back to the left to the side flying to the stage.
mm.
That he himself might not be he might not be the one to even pick this money. You now see that the organizers want to call him back again because whenever they call him, they get a lot of spray money from the crowd.
Yeah,
Because his confidence is well dressed and he knows what he's saying. It's only hype men who does not know that the level of their confidence, who doesn't know what they're saying, that leave what they're supposed to be doing and be looking for who is the richest person in the club to mention their name to get money. So I feel that if you end up hyping in the club and nobody appreciates you that very day, Baba, be confident of what you have said and just go back home. You've done well. Somebody listening to you. Having spray money back home does not satisfy you to be a good hype man.
mm.
That's my. I go to club, and most times I come back without having any spray money. Sometimes I go to club, and sometimes they spray me money. I don't pick it. The waitresses and the waiters pick the money on the floor because you can't imagine me. They are spraying me money. Maybe someone just remove like 4 bundles and just. And then you start seeing me looking for a way to start taking the money on the floor, leaving what I was supposed to be doing. So it's 2 ways there. Either you're having a picker that you're going with like a PA, or you let the money spread on the floor for the waiter or waitresses or the bouncers to pick. Because you're an artist. You are a public figure, you're an icon. People are watching you. You're like a television that people are watching. The moment you change your channel from standing and hyping and going to pick money, you show them a different channel who you are. So choose the one you
I
want
think
to do.
I think people, the outside world, really needs to see this side of the hype man being a corporate, a corporate personnel, someone that is because most people think hype men, they are the street boys, they are the jobless guys, they are the I'm I'm very sure you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
thank
just
you.
we have very few hype men portraying the hype culture from this very decent angle. So I think people like you guys need to start coming out and portraying the culture, reorientating people that come on, this thing it has a future. We are not just here to play. We are doing real
See,
business here.
the problem,
But
the problem is,
okay,
problem. Sorry, boss. The problem is not just us alone. The problem sometimes is from the client, club owners.
mm,
You understand? I'll tell you for free. When lambas were not existing, where it has to be a hype speaking thing, fluent thing, you find a lot of people shifting their motive of becoming an hype man.
mm,
But when this whole Lambert thing came during the time of KYs, when the KYs were doing KY job stuff and
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
when they now start using the Lambert thing, so people now say, okay, I can use Yoruba and do Lambert. I can use Igbo and do Lambert. So everybody becomes an hype man. Then, when there was no Lambert, it has to be you knowing the lyrics of every song.
I know when to
So
pass
tell me
the
I
energy.
know, yes. So tell me if you're not good with lyrics or you're not a fluent person when that comes to the normal mother
Delivery your
language.
stuff.
Yes, you will not want to call yourself an hype man. You're
Hmm.
afraid to call yourself an hype man. But now, I think every hype man is using the same slogan. If it's not, give me the, 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 give me that vibe, give me that this. So it takes somebody intellectually upstairs to change his style of hype to a different concept from the regular slogan, shake your booty, wine your booty.
Hmm.
Because anybody who can do that thing, we just add Yoruba to it, or add Igbo to it, or add one pigeon to it, and that's cool. As long as they have got to see one hype man that has one good lamba and copy that lamba. So everybody's an hype man.
Hmm.
Just like the way those days we have P-Man, that's music, body, P-Man. So before you become a musician, if you're not on that P-Man, because P-Man has to approve your song before it gets to Alaba, to this, CD and everything,
Yeah.
before radio start playing your song. So before you want to become a musician, you have to go through P-Man and some other bodies. But now that the Instagram became a place for all market to be sold,
Hmm.
anybody can just be in the house and just drop one short thing and call it his music. So you cannot even start cultivating some bad roots. You understand? Because
Hmm.
you can't even reach them if you don't. Because one, they can easily put their song by themselves on DistroKid, on TuneCode, without you
Yes.
stopping them. You don't have the right to go and stop DistroKid not to distribute their music. Just like the way I am now, the hype man, I choose to add music to my hype.
Get back as soon as possible. Okay, you're back.
That your network is your network. Oh my.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes, it
Okay.
was yours. Oh
All
my.
right.
So like I said, right now you can't separate
The good ones from the bad
the good
ones
ones from the bad ones because they are actually on their comfort zone doing their
in that
thing.
thing.
So TikTok has spoiled the whole vibe, Instagram. So everybody's just trying to sell themselves. Anyone way blow, are you shabby? Just do you. So the only way now for you to protect your energy, or for the only way for you to protect yourself as an hype man and sell yourself in a unique style is by monetizing whatever comes out of your mouth before you drop it to the world to see.
Mm.
Because right now you cannot actually separate them. Because everybody, in fact, even you as be on the radio, you can just stop one or two and they call you. In fact, your fans will just call you hype man DJ because you're good at the mic. So once you're confident on the mic, they'll just classify you to be an hype man. In fact, these days now, MC has added hype to their job. Comedians have added hype to their job. You see a comedian that is paid to come and MC a wedding, he doesn't want to release the mic for the hype man to take over when they are dancing or something because he feels that he has the confidence to say one or two things on the microphone. So it's difficult right now. The only thing we could do is those of them that have the passion for hype, those of us that are doing the right thing, we only try to put ourselves on the map and get paid for what we're doing. I think
Exactly.
good work don't lie. When you're good at what you do, it does not hide for so long. Look at hype today. Jerry Sheffer is taking hype to London, and people are paying tickets for hype's sake, not
Yes.
for music
Massive.
sake, not for comedy sake, for hype's sake. People are
Hype.
paying tickets for hype. I've done 3.0 of my show in this Lagos, hype concerts in this Lagos, and I've sold out tables, I've sold out drinks. In this, I'm doing my 4.0 this year.
Oh.
So, well, yes, I've been doing it, and a lot of hype men are also start because how you come to know about who is actually putting hype on the map is those hype men who don't just think about going to club and hype and get paid by their boss or get salaried or have a customer give them money. Are those ones who actually know that hype is not just talking on the microphone. There's something called beyond the hype. Having your brand, having your
That's
brand,
it.
having your brand, making them know that okay, well, as a hype man, I have my own brand. You see, people call me HBO. It did not start today. In fact, in almost everything I wear or everything I do or say, there's always HBO on it. So when you hear that thing constantly, it doesn't just start today. I've been announcing it for so long. Understand? So you as a hype man, is it just to just go to other hype men, follow them back, or follow them when they post, you pick one word from them and you go back to your base without you creating your own style? They call me the voltage of hyping the party. I'm the life of the party. That is voltage flag. Now, if you not see other hype men saying, like me now, you just see me wake up tomorrow and say, they call me the Hypebeast. The Hypebeast, you will know that I just copy voltage.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? You will know because now he has his style. So no matter how you do it 2 million times, it is not you.
It
It's the
belongs to
voltage of hype because
him.
so that is where we headed from. And you see him always having this BHO on his wares, on his cup he's carrying. So it's a brand. So you as a hype man, what are you doing to have your own uniqueness?
A minute, please. A minute. Sorry to cut you short. The hype says the Lamba. The last hype man I interviewed, Evan Paul, he made a point, and the point is valid because I told him that most hype men they repeat the same hype sales, yeba yebo, everything the same thing. If as a DJ, if I'm working with let's say 10 different hype men, I can guarantee you that they will say something very similar. And he said is the audience usually determine how they perform. Okay, you have your own hype steez. If you tell them your hype steez, they may not, really key into your hype steez. Why? Because your hype steez is not popular yet. But he gave that as the, putting the hype man in defense, in defense of the hype man. Do you get what I'm saying now?
Yes.
So it's like they use the popular hype steez so that they can easily connect with the crowd.
Okay, now this is it. Yeah, we have lots of hype men that are very good in bringing their own hype stills, their own numbers, but using a popular number that everybody knows is not bad. But someone like me, I will not lie. If I try to use any of my colleagues'
Mhm.
number after after saying it, I don't feel comfortable without mentioning what my brother said or what my colleague said because I
Giving him the
want you to
credit.
know. Yes, I want that it does not belong to me. Like it was the time I was typing, I would say there's this number that how you could give that girl pepper soup, they won't give you bread. No, they won't. I know I don't know who's in the life. How you give that girl pepper soup, they won't give you blow drop.
Mhm.
Just stuff like that. It depends on the environment that we
Yeah.
are. You understand? So that is my number. You get me? Whenever I hype voltage of, which I don't do all the time, but whenever I hype any of his stuff, I said according to my brother voltage of hype, he says, you understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you know that it's not coming from me, it's coming from him.
Mm.
Because I don't want to. Because I try to be a premium hype man, so I don't want to be as if I'm a copycat. So, but there's this lamba that is a general lamba, just like DJs. When DJs are playing, you can play a Shake song, happiness, and your timeout is okay. You don't do your timeout, you don't go, and that DJ will still repeat that the same happiness if he feels the need to repeat happiness.
Mm.
You get the point.
Again,
So
I get.
when you talk about hyping for 2 hours with only your own number, with only your own words, is not easy.
I know, right?
There are some common ones, but there are some that are, like this. Give it to them. Give me now. So some people will say give it to them. Some say give me. So it depends on how you place your own tune, your tongue. Now people go understand say your tongue sweet for hype, your tongue no sweet for hype. So someone can say, give it to them now. Give it to them. Why someone can say, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. There's a give me, but depend on how you're doing it.
Yes.
There are common words, but depend on how you're using the phrase. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
using somebody else's number is not bad, but staying on people's number for too
It's
long, that is what is bad.
wrong.
Yes. So you can use somebody's number and try to infuse yours into that process of dropping numbers because there are time for numbers, there are time for normal general words to just turn them off. Because there's a beat you will hear. I know this beat is a beat for numbers. The DJ
Mm.
understood the assignment. He drags the volume down. He lets you use your number,
Mm-hmm.
and he teaches them the number. You understand? You can't be saying using number when music is playing with lyrics.
Mm.
You
That is
can't.
another aspect that most hype men needs to understand.
You can't be doing that. You can't be hearing lyrics upon lyrics going, and you also train Lamba at the same time. How do you expect the audience to hear what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when there's a beat that will last for a minute or two, because the DJ wants you to throw Lambas, you understand what he's doing and drag the volume down when the key point is coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Someone say, I don't fall in love. I don't fall in love with Olosho. That Olosho part, it drags it down. The Olosho comes out loud. I
True
don't know if
that.
you get to me.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's just it. So using
Yeah.
people's
Yeah. Nice one.
is
I like your submission. And to be very honest, you said something that hyping for 2 hours using your own handmade lamba would be very difficult. So before then, you made mention of something. You made an example of hyping in a wedding. How some MC they double up as a hype
Hypemen.
man. So I think some some people like let's say vendor, most of all these event
Yeah.
planners, they want an MC that will double up as a hype man.
Okay, so there are people, there are hype MCs. There are people that have the three in one. Comedian, can crack good jokes.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that our hosts, which are the MCs, that can engage programs and give the program according to the way it's meant to be in an orderly form. And at the same time, too, they can also do the job of a hype man. But the question here is, if you have these three, you can be only good, very good at one, that you're conversant with and regular with. The fact that you have that voice to, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's good tonight? The fact you have that voice does not mean that you pay attention more to hype than being an MC. So when you always AY show, Bobby show, doing comedy, hosts program, like always doing MCs, hype is just a backup thing that you have the skill to do. It does not satisfy you to be a very good hype man, that someone who is just specialized on hype. I have tried to be an MC and hype at the same time, but I'll still find out that my confidence is on hype than whenever I'm hosting an event. I don't know if you get my.
I get.
No, I cannot do both.
Yes.
I can do both, but I feel like when you calling me and said, "Hi, is this hype man Ricky? I want you to be a hype man for my event." I'll be gladly to tell you how much I'm charging. I will tell you, okay, this, because I know that even if I'm sleeping, you give me the microphone, I'll just start talking. But when you call me and said, okay, I want you to MC an event for First Bank, for this, for that, because I don't put my full 100% craft on being an MC. You understand? Yeah. I'll start having this mood swing. No, you say use the word mood swing. I'll start having this restless spirit before the event day. What am I going to say? Who's going to be on the event? Who's going to be this? Who's going to be that? How do I start a program? I'm not going to greet them. I don't want to make mistake on people's name, some chief name or something. I want to be sure how my English is going to look like. What are the words I'm going to use, and XYZ. At the end of the day, I'll hold the mic. I'll kill the show. But there might be one or two blunders, because this is not where my whole focus is on. You understand? So that's why I always advise event vendors. If you want to pay, and I know MCs will come and tell you, sometimes it's the MC's fault, they'll come and tell you, madam, instead of you paying hype man 300k, why not add like 150k to my money? I'll just do both. Oh God, you'll be stressed. You'll be fucking stressed. And when you get stressed, you don't give your best. You understand? So you'll be stressed, you don't give your best. So that there is greed that actually made them want to, like, it's something to pay an hype man 200k. Just give me 100k from that money. Add to my 500k you're paying me for the MC. I'll give you 600k. I'll kill it. I'll do it perfectly for you. Because obviously, when they call them for show, they ask this question. I've had a lot of MCs friends. They will ask you, are you booking a comedy MC, or you're booking an MC and host, or you're booking an hype MC? Because there are three different jobs.
Yes.
If you want me to crack a joke for you and MC the event, this is what I charge. If you want me to give you just an MC, this is what I charge. If you want me to hype on the after party, this is what I charge. Then the event will not come and say, I wanted to get an hype man before. So do you hype? Of course I hype. What is hype? Hype? Hype. So how much do you want to pay the hype man? 300. Just give me 200k from that money, out of my own money. And you get me?
Yes, I'm with you.
So we're telling MCs now. MC, if you're an MC, please stick to your MC job. Don't spoil the work for us. If you're a hype man, please go and collect hype man work and leave MC work alone. Because these days now on their bio, now they have changed their bio. Hype man, OAP, MC, and comedian.
Everything at once.
I'm telling you. Just imagine Ashakena saying that, okay, I'll come and perform. I'll also do a break dance. You understand? So I just feel like there's nothing we can actually do about it, because the internet is an open market for everybody, and you cannot tell a man what to do with his page.
Yes.
You all know that Pokoli was a dancer before. Everybody knew to be a dancer, but today he's an hype man. The dance now is just an adage to the hype. So when he's hyping, he dance to spice up the event. You understand? Anybody can change. It's normal.
That's true. Yes.
Because you cannot actually screen anybody, because everybody has the right to his phone and his page. But what we are only just begging, because it's only beg we can actually beg. What we're only just begging is, please, do not spoil this dream, this word called Hypemen. There are lots of people, so many persons are paying their rent, feeding their family through hype. Shout out to Hypeman Ben Foster, one of the oldest hype men in Lagos City, Nigeria. This is what he's feeding family with. These are people that were doing hype and making club owners know that the microphone is important in the club. Because those days, club owners just hide the microphone. Only when artists is coming to the club, they will bring it out. Before, the only hype men that exist are artist hype men.
Yeah. Yes.
So these are hype men that stood their ground and was actually making people know that this thing called hype is beyond just waiting for artists to come before properly introducing the hype, introducing the artists on stage. Because these days, you can agree with me that if you go to any place, now any event of any kind, whether being a live band event, if they don't put an hype man there or an MC that can actually talk to the crowd and engage the crowd, that party will look boring.
Definitely.
But those days, all they need was just DJ to play songs. So you can agree with me that we can boldly say hype has become a career. Because if you go to a club and DJ is playing song for too long and there has not been anybody on that stage with a microphone, the club owner will start calling, my friend, where are you? Where are you? But still yet, they are still finding it very difficult to accept the fact that hype is one of the key factors in any establishment when it comes to entertainment. You get me, bro?
Yeah.
But most,
why do you think they're finding it difficult?
Why they are finding it very difficult is because some persons are abusing the word called hype. If you call me, for instance, and I remember an event I was meant to do December period, and someone called me and said, "Is this Hypebeast of Lagos?" I said yes. He said they want me to hype his shop opening, and I gave him my rate card, and he saw my rate card, and it was like, for just opening for shop, for just. I said, bros, hype is hype. What I'm doing shop, or I'm doing club, I'm doing wedding. It's the same thing I'm going to say. It's the same thing I'm going to, the energy I'm going to use is exactly what I'm going to use in your shop opening. You now say he will get back to me, which he never got back to me. And I was not bothered, I was not worried. But I'm sure that he went to give somebody 50,000 somewhere, and the person just go and shout there, give me, shake your booty, want your booty, and they close the party. Now, he needs hype, but he wants it cheap. That's the same way we talked about DJ aspect. You tell a DJ just to bring one or two speaker, and you give him 100K, and they carry one or two speaker come, and you can't say your sound, no, they make sense. Because he was able to economize his transition inside from that 100K, pay his boy that will bring speaker for him, and whatever he brought for you is what your 100K was able to afford. Yes. Now, if I come to your party, if I was charging that man like 500K or 400K, and I come to that party, there's a way I will approach the audience that he invited. It's going to be different from that young man that went to collect 50,000 naira. Because my confidence of 500K that I took from you will be higher than the guy that took 50,000 from you.
Definitely.
If you pay me 500K and I'm hyping your event, I can walk up to anybody and engage the person and ask them to come out and dance without getting afraid if the person has money more than me. Because I'm well paid. I'm looking nice, which is my confidence. But if you pay me 50 or 30,000 naira, I just spend it to one wear, go your party, I see one guy area good for neck, Now chairman bros after the call. I know people pull up from his seat, come outside. I don't even know what to say. We all know money is a defense. So if you don't pay us well, you don't have the right to tell us what to say or why we're not gingering the crowd. Because we are afraid of the crowd. Because the crowd has money more than us. That's the truth. Now,
that's another way to eat.
Yes, now.
Yes.
Bro, if you're paying me, if I'm working in your club and you're paying me, for instance, $500,000 naira, for instance, for maybe 1 hour or 2 hours, I'm going to hype in that club. That 1 hour I'm going to hype, I will say things confidently. Even when somebody is not buying drink, I will tell the person, you're not buying drink. This is a club, bro. Without getting afraid of the person, because I know that I don't need your fucking spray money. Because my 500K is okay for me at the end of the day. You get me?
Yes.
But whereby I'm leveraging on 100,000 naira in 31 days. Baba, and I want to survive now for Lagos. divide 100K to 31 days. You'll find out that I can leak houses. I can be calling one particular man name, leaving the audience that are suffering to enjoy the hype. Because I feel like this Odogu is the one that is spraying money. I'll let that person that is buying 3 bottles or 4 bottles be, and I'll be talking to this man that has money, and they will not be listening to the vibe very well. Because I want to get money from him at the end of the day.
In most clubs, that's the reality.
So that's just it, my G.
Focusing on the biggest spender. To very honest with you, nightlife is very interesting, but this particular aspect that you just touched is just so disheartening.
That is why most clubs don't allow cordless mic. If you observe club that understands this game, they give you a wireless mic, so you just station where that DJ is and you don't go anywhere. And I think that's what is also needed in most of the clubs in Lagos.
I do think that's possible.
It's possible, because if the DJ can stay in a place, you too can stay in a place and be observant.
Mad. But that would be interesting.
No, because it will help a lot, bro. It will help a lot. It will save.
I'm just trying to paint this scenario in a typical Nigerian club.
Yeah, because bro, we're not pastors. We don't need to move around the congregation. That moving around the congregation is what gives a lot of hype men to start misbehaving and start calling names upon names, leaving the hype they're supposed to. I don't even know when DJ is changing music.
That's it.
But when you're with your DJ station the same position, you know when he wants to switch. And if you enjoy a beat, you know when to tend to loop that beat for you.
Yes.
But whenever you are at Emeka's table and you don't even know if he wants to change, you're still talking, Emeka, DJ don't change music. But that's the truth.
Yes.
Now, because of this money aspect, people don't understand that when you're hyping, in every 4 songs that the DJ plays, there's a particular song you're meant to keep quiet all through. That's why people are not taking hype seriously. Because as an hype man, to my own greatest experience or my own knowledge, I feel like me keeping quiet is to understand if the people are following the real vibe and to know when they are dull and when they are actually on high tension. Because if I talk all throughout when DJ play every track, I don't even know when they are dull or when they need ginger.
God bless you for this. You are so on point.
Because these days, what we have as hype men these days are people that if they keep quiet in 1 minute, they will fall sick.
They will die.
And that's why they are calling it noise. Baba, the job of an hype man is when the crowd is no longer feeling the vibe of the DJ, you can shut the DJ down and stir them up again with your words. Like they said, hype men are not musicians. So we're not singers. So why are we singing? Hype men are talkers. They are sweet talkers. Nkechi, why you not dancing? Nkechi, you have a beautiful smile. Nkechi, your waist is, oh my
Oh,
God, get up and
beautiful.
dance.
I love this.
You need to shake that booty right now. Get up and dance. The world needs to see this booty right now. Get up and dance. You're talking. You're not singing.
That's it.
But if you're singing and singing, you don't even know when to talk. So if I'm to walk around the crowd or walk around I know the table that is doing well. I know the table that is not doing well. Before a DJ loop a beat for you, he knows that he needs you to say something to make them get up and dance.
That's
If he's
it.
not looping that beat for you, he needs to keep quiet and let them enjoy what he's playing. But the whole
Yes.
main thing has told you that if you're not even talking, your boss might think that you're keeping quiet.
Man, you're so on point, to be very honest with you. And that is why I said earlier, because part of the reason why I'm doing this is I understand the importance of hype men in the entertainment industry generally. But with their input, they've done a whole lot. People outside there are still not, they're still not giving them the respect they deserve. People out there, they are still, they're still skeptical. They're like, in fact, there's some events, they'll tell the DJ, we don't need a hype man. Whole lot of, premium events. So when I want people from outside the world to understand that, hey, come on, there are hype men and we have the premium ones. Those ones that they know what they are doing. And I won't lie to you, you've spilled a whole lot. And I just wish, which I'm definitely going to do, I'm going to cut out some very important part of this and put out on the social media so that people will learn a whole lot. You've said a whole lot. So, but one more thing, what is the destination? I'm liking the movement already, and the movement is gaining more momentum. Jerry Shaffer will be having his hype concert. Beautiful one, beautiful development. But what is the destination?
Okay, so I think for now it's a personal race. I think for now it's a personal race because there's no unity yet. There's no unity yet. I think what we have now is stomach infrastructure. Everybody just wants to survive. Now, there are those that have passion for it. There are those that see it as an avenue for them to eat.
To survive.
Eat, yes, survive. Those that have passion for it are the ones that invest their own money back into the craft. While those that does not have passion for it take to survive and pay their bills. You understand? Like me, I know that for me to be able to maintain standard and live a kind of life where other hype men will look at me and say, I like the way you carry yourself, I like the way you keep yourself, I need to double my hustle. So I don't just do hype in club, I do PRO in club. That's the reason why I was able to carve out my own brand, my own show that I do yearly. Because the PRO enables me to get close to my ballers, get their contacts, and invite them out. So when I do PRO, for instance, in a week I sell up to like 10 million naira. I'm having 10% of 10 million naira, which is about a million naira. So if I have a million naira for PRO, I don't need to go beg somebody to spray me money, or I don't even need someone to probably book me for a wedding first if I'll survive. So what I do is I'm still in the game. You'll see my posts on the internet. I'm building my online presence, and with time, you look for me. I don't need to beg you. I have a lot of DJs on my contacts. I don't tell them that, guy, after you get wedding today, try me tell the event plan, make them book me now. I know they do it. I see a lot of hype men goes to almost every wedding in this Lagos. Some of them are not booked, some of them are not paid. They just want to be there, talk to the organizer who is actually holding the mic at that moment to just hype and get sprayed money. Yes. In fact, most of the events we have in this Lagos, I could tell you for free. Show promoters don't even pay some hype men that you see on their posters.
Jesus.
They just want to just show that they are working. I'm not saying it's bad, because sometimes you need to sell yourself for people to see you. But the question is, don't do it for too long. But how long will you do it? Because once you keep on doing it, it makes them not value the real people that are premium hype. That's why they put you on their posters almost every time they ask you to come, and you come and they just give you one bottle of Casamigo drink, or you drink finish. The day they want to pay somebody for a premium hype, and they'll go and carry somebody else from different place, fly the person and come, and you don't have value. So the question is, you're a hype man, good and fine. If you go, if that person invites you 1, 2, 3 times and you do not give him money, stop going for the show. Give him excuse. Give yourself respect. Work on your online presence. You know the reason why? There's more value when you have online presence than when you're physically every time.
The point.
Baba, scarce for them. Maybe they see you say you there alive. You they post on your social media. For your WhatsApp, you they post. Maybe like me, I have a studio in my house. You get me? So if I don't want to go, I can just be in my house or my studio and not be jumping on beats. Then I post it. Because you never can tell the one that will pick tomorrow. Let us say you're posting. Then when people start reposting you, you'll find out that those people that used to give you 50,000, they won't start pricing you well. But because you're almost there every time, when you're almost there, they'll tell you, don't be you, they always they come and they give free show. Don't they fall for me now? So if you don't start differentiating yourself from being everywhere and having value, are you sabi?
Well, nice one. So, quick one before we round this off. What kind of relationship do you think should exist between the hype man and the DJ? We've seen a whole lot of uninteresting collaboration. We've seen a whole lot of disjointed stuff. You know, in parties, in clubs.
You know, it's of recent the hype men start working with DJs. DJs are always used working by themselves. I don't blame them for that. That's why you find it very difficult that when the hype man is hyping and he tells DJ, look that beat for me, DJ will keep the play they do. Because he does not really understand what you want to see at that moment. It's only just a few Gen Z DJs that understood the assignment, which K-Wise was one of the persons that made DJs understand that there's what we call taking the volume back, looping the beat for DJ for hype men to hype and do that thing. I'll give him his credit, shout out to him, because DJs that I know of late, they just play straight. They just play straight. It's of recent people start even doing music and leave space for beats first. Before they just do the song straight, and that's what DJs are working with them. So talking about having a relationship with DJs, it's very simple. I think as a hype man, if you go to an event where they pair you with a DJ, what you need to do first is to get familiarized with the DJ. Ask the DJ, what do you want to play? How did you play? This is how I hype. Make him understand your kind of hype. DJ, I'm good with lambas. DJ, I'm good with lip singing with the crowd. So if you're going to be dropping songs for us, please drop songs that the crowd can sing along. And this is my sign. If I say this thing, I expect you to help me understand that I need you to drag the song down, or I need to let the crowd sing along. So I think try as much as possible to at least give your DJ like the first 4 or 5 songs he needs to play, understand the way he plays,
understand his pattern.
Because all DJs cannot be like your DJ you work with.
Yes.
Now, for instance, some hype men will be hyping in the club. I've experienced that a lot. I'll be hyping in the club, and the DJ that was playing for me was playing maybe on my piano and mix of Afro beats, and I was vibing, and it was giving me that vibe, that energy. I was just saying most of my rituals things I used to say, like all of my normal ritual stuff. They'll just switch one DJ, and DJ will just carry me go hip hop. And when they carry me go hip hop, some hype men will just weak, and their vibe is done.
We disappear.
It's done. Now, I will not lie to you, bro. I'm not a good listener of hip hop music, so I'm not too much good with the lyrics. But because I know I'm not good at lyrics, I know how to infuse hype that suits what the person is saying. So I could just be saying, jump, raise your hand, turn up, get down, move, right now, do this. Because I know that I don't know these lyrics, all the lyrics. So I don't need to start feeling like, okay, because I don't know, so let me just go and drop the mic to someone that knows how to do hip hop. No. Because when I watch all these hype men on YouTube, you don't see more of the foreign hype men sing along. What they do is jump, raise your hands, move your hands. Because those are the words that hype men are meant to be using. Like I said, we're just rappers, we're not singers. So turn up, jump, bounce, raise your hand, wave, move, right now, do it, now, do it. So those are the backup words to ginger what is coming out from what the DJ is playing. You see, it gives you that energy to do what you want to do till wherever they take you back to your local, you know, what you know how to do best. You understand? So because we have a lot of dowlet hype men. If they're not putting the native language on their hype, it's not complete. So the question I ask them most times, if you're not on the mainland, if you're not in Lagos, if you go to places like Benin, how do you hype? How do you hype? If you're in a place like in a northern place, or you're in a place like in River State, where we don't have much Yorubas there, how do you hype? So like I said, it's going to be very difficult to separate all these things. That's why I say it's a personal race, my brother. Just do you, grow, do you, and create your own fan base for yourself. Create your own fan base for yourself. Create your own fan base for yourself.
You said a whole lot, and I wish I have a whole lot of hype men here that could see this. But definitely, I'll try as much as possible to get this out there so that they can learn a whole lot. I mean, this interview is packed with a whole lot of information. That's the new entry hype men to the professionals, and they need all this. And I need to thank you for your time. You've done justice to all my questions, and I really appreciate it, my bro. I mean,
thank you.
You gave me beyond my expectation. Yes, and I can categorically say that the hype culture is in safe hands with people like you. Yes, because someone just commented that I wouldn't know if it's he or she surprised that there is a hype man that can think like a DJ, and that is just your first level of training. That is what it should be, because there should be an alignment. If you're not aligning with the DJ, what else do you want to do? Be it if the DJ is good or the DJ is bad, you people have to align.
The DJ has more time to do his thing than hype men. But these days we have hype men who call the DJ out because DJ is not giving them beats.
Yes, because that is their strength. That is what it is directed at.
The DJ,
You know,
the
you said
hype man,
something earlier that
the hype man is like a backup. Just when you're in the church, you have the solo artists, we have the
Z-
backup singers. So if the solo artist is doing his solo, he does want to call the backup artist to give the backup
mm,
verses. You understand what I'm saying? So
yes.
when the DJ is playing up there, I've seen a lot of hype men say, DJ, take me up, give me the beat. Because they want to show themselves that they have lambas in their
Hmm.
mouths. That's why I said all these things began the moment KYs
Around
introduced
that
lambas.
2020, there was
Yes,
an influx into the hype
yes.
scene then.
Because
Almost
those
everyone.
days when
What do
lambas
you
were
do,
not
hype man?
existing, people like them MC the Spanky, Ben Foster, and Co. Those people are the ones that when the DJ is playing, what you hear is turn up, get down, move, right now,
That's
get
it.
up, move, right now. You want to dance? Dance now. You want to
Hmm.
move? Move now. Raise your hands, then throw that move. Raise your hands, then. So those are the things they say. But now we have people that wants to just, if it's not shaking, I don't want
You want to
to.
sleep on the beat.
So they want to sleep on the beat. They want to tell you. I'm not saying. I don't say the lambas is not. It doesn't get interesting most times. Like we do lambas, where the new generation hype men. So we do lambas. Understand what I'm saying? But even when you're trying to infuse your new Gen Z way of hype, don't forget there's a culture.
Yes. The short,
This
short
is the
interjections.
culture. This is the culture. This is the new Gen Z way of hype. So when you're doing the culture, if you ever grab one thing that is new Gen Z, when you put it in that beat, once people grab it because you don't say it all the time.
Hmm.
I have I have one number I want to drop for the time period. That one I just had, like I said, what I do on my lambas these days, I record it, I just put on TikTok. Like I don't go back to my ex-girlfriend. The new one where I get, that one said, they try. I don't go back to my ex-girlfriend.
Hmm.
The new one where I get, that one said, they try. They try, they try. So I still have another one saying that when they ask you, Valentine is coming, where is your boyfriend? You are sitting at home, lonely. You reply them back, I'm single, not searching, no boyfriend, no problem. I'm
Hmm.
married to Jesus. Satan, leave me alone. So these are crews. These
Hmm.
are crews you just drop on TikTok or social media, and people just carry it as crews. But when
Hmm. Yes.
you're actually in your office, you should know that on social media is a different life.
Yes.
People can just open their phone and just hear the cruise and just vibe to the cruise and that's it. But when you're in your office, there are two different set of people. There are matured people, OGs, and there are Gen Z who live what we call I don't care life. So whatever you say, they just dance to it. But the OGs take minutes of everything you say. If you go to a student party, okay, these ones are students, so you can just say what you want to
Hmm.
say. If you go to a wedding, there are papas, there are mamas. You can't be going and saying big yash, fuck yash, big yash, fuck yash in a wedding. For goodness
Yes.
sake, because your number is trading. No, bro, no. So what happened to the make the mamas also dance and make the papa also dance? As long as they are all vibing, because it gives the DJ the edge to do what he's doing. Turn up, move your.
Yes. Yes. 100.
So I think, like I said, that Hypemen are backup artists for the DJ. So when that's why you see most DJs always want to have their specific Hypemen that understood what they are there for. Because
Hmm.
the reason why the DJ is carrying you along to that party is because he wants to make his presence known to the crowd. Not you,
Yes.
not you, not
Yes.
you. You know the artist, you know the musician. not
Aside
you.
what aside you would want to hear your audience scream. What you're gonna hear is the hype man. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
So what about you giving a sign? Giving a sign like you when the DJ drag his song down, the audience is singing what the DJ is playing, and he knows the next line that is coming is what is following what he's playing. Like I said, there's time for everything, though. There's time for. Like what I say, it's a personal race.
Yeah,
Just do you,
true that.
do you. Now we're beginning to take this our kind of hype across Nigeria. So we're beginning to spoil the mind of the whites, the Americans. We begin to infect them with our own way of hype. Who are not going to use lambas over there in the UK, in Canada?
Well, I think doing that is not a bad thing,
No, it's
but
not.
knowing how to balance.
It's
You
not.
mentioned that earlier. Knowing how to balance this thing is very important, and that's what separates you from a
Yeah, it's
local.
not. That's why I say it's a
Yeah.
personal race. Do
Yes.
your own uniqueness. Like there's this guy I love so much. His name is Jimmy. He's also a football analysis person. He
Okay.
works with Super Sports, and he also works in the club I work to, Vanity. Yeah, every hype man comes and do that thing, talk about their ways, bum bum, you know, get money, this, that. When he comes, what they do? Are you ready? Are you ready? With his thick boys, ready, ready. Ooh, ooh, he has his own energy.
That's it.
You might be wondering why he's not talking about give me the, give me the, give me the, give me the, show me the, show me the, show me the. But he's like, are you ready now? Give me, ooh, right now, right. So that's his own vibe, and he does that with so much passion. So that moment is on that pulpit, that stage, the atmosphere is like doom, doom,
Changing, yes.
doom. So that is his own style. You can't change it from him. Anywhere he goes to, this is his own style. So anybody who comes and starts doing like him knows that okay, this is Jimmy clone. You see what I'm saying? There are some hyping I will listen to. I know this one is hyping like me. There's some hyping I will listen to. I know this one is hyping like Jerry. This one is hyping like. No. I'm not saying we don't have people that talks like hype like you. Even in music industry, we have
Yes.
people that sing like. You see what I'm saying? But if you must do it well, and add your own uniqueness. Do it well and add your own uniqueness. You understand? But in everything I've said here, if any hype man is hearing me, just know one thing for sure, that in every four track the DJ play, learn how to keep quiet for one or two. Try not to talk in all the four tracks. Just like the drummer boy who tell the drummer boy in the club that there's a time for you to play.
Yes.
The DJ knows you're there, so he gives you an empty beat to show your madness. You can't be hearing lyrics and you're still hitting that drum. Any drummer wey know me for club while they walk, they knows once beat is not playing and the song is playing that you're hitting that drum. I don't come to you. I don't carry my hand and tap your drum, say keep quiet. Because at that moment, it's the DJ that needs to play.
Yes.
He just gave you a beat. You just freestyle your beat. So why not just keep quiet and hold on? Because see, they think that you're insulting them, but this is what he does for you. When the DJ gives you a beat and you do your freestyle and you come back and relax, so the DJ is playing, people will be hungry to listen to your drum again. So each time you play, they know that you're back. That is the same thing with the hype man. If you're hyping, for instance, there's a song that requires a backup voice on that. Because this is when you do music, you see there's always a backup voice on that. So there's a song that DJ is playing, they need that backup hype. There we go. That's right. Move down. Okay. That's right. Here we go. It's lyrics that it's doing. You're only just giving a backup voice on that. That's right. Let's move it. Turn up. Like this. Like that. Then when the DJ now gives you a beat, he's not telling you to wake those people that are sitting down, that are not dancing.
That's it.
So if they are still dancing and DJ has not giving you that beat yet, knows that people are feeling what is playing. So you only needs that little backup from you to just stir the music up, to make the music look lively, like a mistake. But on top, the lyrics is when you're shouting. Is what, brother?
Well, thanks so much once again for this. I really like. I planned like 30 minutes to 45 minutes for this, but we are over 1 hour already, and
So I'm a talker.
I enjoyed myself. I won't lie to you.
I'm a talker.
And as I said earlier, my mind is blown up already. I'm happy I have you. To be very honest with you. Uh,
Bami
oh,
Dele, my guy, my bros with that though.
oh. So thanks so much, the Hypebeast of Lagos. I'm very sure next time when I need you.
So my song is dropping on the 1st of February on the Standing Girlfriend.
Oh,
and I hope to see you play
I
my
think
song on your radio.
I saw that video. You played it.
Yeah, yeah.
Kodagi. Please, I'll send you my mail so that I can have it and add it to my playlist as
So
well.
what station is it? She's in Ibadan, right?
Yes.
Okay, so probably when I'm doing my radio tour now,
Yes,
I don't mind coming
definitely.
to Ibadan.
I'm available for you.
Right, so I'll just drop the mail for me. I'll send the song to you. I'll
Good.
send before the song drops. So I might even send this night so you can do a review on it. But it's
Exactly. Yes, please.
radio is a radio free.
Friendly.
It's not yes.
Okay.
There's no vocal
okay.
words on it. Yeah.
Good. Thanks so much, my bro. I really appreciate.
All right, thank you.
Yes, have a great night rest, and I wouldn't know. Maybe you see the go club tonight, Sha.
Is it?
I said good night.
Yeah, we're outside though. This is when they break. They just they break. You see they sleep.
Oh, really? That's true.
Our sleep starts from 5 a.m. in the morning till 12 till 12 noon.
That's true. All right, my bro.
All right.
Yeah, later, man.